Good morning. Thursday. So, are you right? What? Pastor Jim, are you getting political? Far right, alt right, far left, moderate, centrist? I don't know. That's not what I mean. Are you right? I don't mean are you always correct either. You know, some people think they are, but I mean, are you right with God? We're talking about theological terms. Yesterday we talked about the gospel. Remember that? What's the gospel? Hope you remember. It's the good news. And what's the good news? That God fulfilled the promises of the Old Testament in Jesus Christ the Messiah, who came to die for the sins of the world. Romans 1:16, remember we talked about it? For I'm not ashamed of the gospel, the good news, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and then to the Greek. That's Romans 1:16. By the way, Romans 1:16 and 17, it's the heart of Romans. If you know that, you know the entire book of Romans. So what does Romans 17 say? 1:17, it says this, for in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith, as it is written, the righteous shall live by faith. In it. What does that mean? In it. Well, of course, it is referring to that word from yesterday, the gospel, the good news. For in it, the gospel, a righteousness of God is revealed. Righteousness of God. Okay, so what is righteousness? The righteousness of God is the essential perfection of his nature. God's perfect. What's the righteousness of Christ? It's the same as God. It's the essential perfection of his nature, but it's also the righteousness that he gained for you and for me, for all humanity, by his death and resurrection, right? The righteousness of Christ. So what is our righteousness? What's Paul talking about here? Our righteousness, this is how we apprehend the righteousness won for us through faith. The righteousness of Christ won, we apprehend by believing in the gospel. That's the manner by which God communicates to us the forgiveness won for us in Jesus Christ. It's that simple, right? Boy, isn't that brilliant? So the righteousness of God, righteousness of Christ is now our righteousness through faith. We apprehend this wonderful gift. And that's it, because faith is a gift from God. We're going to probably talk a little bit about that too. So you are right with God. Yay, that's a good thing. That's a great thing. That's something to rejoice over today. In the midst of all the chaos and confusion, fear and doubt, this is an assurity that you are right with God, you are precious and dearly loved, and you have the promise of eternal life. May God grant you that strength, encouragement, hope, and yes, peace this day.